leg extension, single leg. It's one of the old school machines. I know you guys seen it in Tom Platt's videos. It's got a real good feel to it. It's much better than the new, brand new, reinvented leg extensions. Has a better squeeze, better feel. Single leg, warm it up. I always like doing single leg because the discrepancies between the difference in my strength in each leg allows me to focus more. I don't know how many sets these are gonna do, but I'm gonna do a lot. Do like 6 and progressively work up to heavier weight to where I'm failing at like 20 or 30. Exercise that's been a staple of my leg workout since before I tore cartilage underneath my patella getting ready for New York Pro. It's a squat leverage machine. You can face it, mimic a squat with a narrower wide stance, or you can face out and mimic a hack squat. To use it as a hack squat, it works a little bit better because you can get more of your hips in play because it pivots down instead of a straight angle. The reason I do it, don't particularly like the exercise, but I have to do what I have to do. It allows me really to focus on my quads, less on the technique, and it doesn't bother my knee at all, like 0. So I'm able to pivot on my knee and pivot from the squat point without any issues at all. And I find it a very safe and effective exercise. For all you guys who make fun of me for it, I did that all for New York Pro with no more than about 3 plates, and nobody could even tell I had a leg injury. So that goes to show it's just as effective in keeping that leg mass during leg injury with much lighter weight, as long as I was trained in muscular failure. So a lot of the exercises that I do today are things that I have to do. It's all I can get away with. However, I have been squatting more and more lately, which I probably will today a little bit. Just get the technique down again and go through the motions, but I can't go heavy and I can't go to failure yet. It's not worth it hurting my knee all over again and having to go through that bullshit again. So I stick with what's safe for my knee now, and that's it. But I suggest you guys try to kind of give it a change up. If you're having problems with your hips getting tight during squats, your lower back or whatever, doing machines like this for a couple of weeks, going back to squats can be a real good change up.
Yeah, so yesterday I overworked my chest. I didn't know until I woke up this morning. I was hugging my pillow and I opened up my arm and I felt like something tear up. I was scared, but it's actually just very, very, very super sore. Like I strained it probably too much. And now I cannot even stretch more than this. I want to do squats and everything, but I can't. I might do the safety bar, but now I'm gonna do the vertical leg press. I just warmed up. I want to do that. It's not because of my chest. It's because I used to do it in the Nitro gym, but now it's a very rare machine. I didn't see it in a long time. I started the other day at the other gym. I was like, oh shit, I was doing another body part. So I'm glad they have it here, so I'll do it here. When you do legs, you can use light weight and do pump stuff, but at some point it's gonna limit you. If you want big legs, you'll have to use some heavy weight at some point. So that's one tip I can give you for legs. Ooh.
want to add this machine, for whatever reason, the way its weight is heavier than the machine I have at home. As you do 6 or 7 plates now, it's only 4. Either that or I got fuck a lot weaker over a week of the road trip. But it's such a great feeling. If you notice, I don't go all the way up. The reason is I like to keep constant tension on the quad completely engaged the entire time, so I can reach failure faster. I don't give a fuck about how much weight it is. I don't give a fuck how many reps I can do. My whole goal is to reach muscular failure as fast as I can with the least amount of weight. I love seeing guys stroke their ego in the gym, slamming plates. They go up to the top and they wait 2 minutes, then they go down, wait, go down, wait. Shit, I can do it all day. Try to keep tension on the quad, keep it like that, and then kind of jog it. Kind of like a Ronnie Coleman rep. You ever see Ronnie do squats, hack squats? Not that I'm anywhere comparing myself to Ronnie, but kind of like that. And I find it very effective. So I want to get the job done.
So our new intake on intra-workout nutrition is actually intra-set nutrition. Get nutrients during your set. Right, Tuttle?
Intra-set.
Intra-set. There you go.
Do scientific technology.
Yeah. So as you contract the muscle, as you tear the muscle fibers, you actually ingest nutrients to make you anabolic, like Torrent. Captain Torrent taught me that. Yeah, turn it. Intra-set nutrition. Tastes pretty good in the nose too. A lot of people, when they work out legs, they work out like 5 exercises of quads and 1 of hamstrings. I always tend to do a lot of hamstring compared to the average guy because I'm like this. From the side, it's all hamstring. Not a lot of guys have big hamstrings. So I like to do hamstrings a lot in my workout. So I would even sometimes start with my hamstrings for like 3 or 4 exercises, then move on to quads. But today, I'm not gonna do too much because I didn't do legs in like a month. And I did some leg extension, I did some vertical leg press. Now I'm going to do some hamstrings, and I'll do 3 exercises of hamstrings. If you have a gym that has those machines, you should go try it out. You know, sometimes the new gyms like I don't know, LA Fitness, they have good machines, but you should check out like maybe the older gyms, the more hardcore gyms. There's some machines in there you might be surprised with, so you should check that out. That's one tip I can give you today.
So lately I've been ending with squats, supersetting with lunges. Since today I tweaked my knee a little bit, which I'm going to revisit in a second. Decided to do lunges instead, like 4 sets. And focus on the eccentric, decelerate very carefully, try to fatigue the quad as much as I can. But lunge, in my opinion, is something that should be a staple of any leg workout. So I always try to incorporate a lunge with a dumbbell or weight in the back, but great exercise to end with. You don't need to go too heavy. You see these guys doing like 80 pounds, and what they'll do is they'll take a huge step and they bring your body forward and then they stand up. Well, that's easy. Try to shorten the step, decelerate carefully like this, and don't move your hip forward, your body forward, keep your body upright and press. It's a lot more difficult. And it puts more distribution of the weight on the quad, not all the glute.
You know, nowadays there's a Brent Schwartz with the crazy legs. Just before that, in the 90s, there was Paul DeMaio called the Quadzilla. But the original Quadzilla is actually the Golden Eagle, Tom Platz. And that guy took leg training to another level. He was like, his trainings were unbelievable. And for his time, legs like that, even nowadays, you don't even see that anymore. But that was back in the 80s, even the 70s. So this is a good inspiration for me when I do legs, because I have good legs. Like I can say I have better legs than most people. But when I look at this guy's legs, I'm like, fuck, I feel like I have chicken legs. So very good motivation. Look at that picture over there at the top. That's Tom Platz, the Golden Eagle. He actually got beat against Arnold in the 1980 Olympia.
Last stop in Texas, we're in San Antonio, we're at Olympic Gym. I'm standing here with JD, who is the owner of the gym, and I gotta tell you, this is a really great gym, awesome vibe. He's got some of the best old school pieces of equipment, some of the best Nautilus pieces that can't be beat nowadays, that you can't find in other gyms, and they're all in great working order. It's a really good mix of bodybuilding and powerlifting. They got a whole powerlifting section. Everybody in here is pretty serious. I like that. There's a good vibe as soon as you walk in. There's a lot of energy in here. And JD, maybe you can tell us about the gym, the history of it, how long it's been here. Just tell us a little bit about it.
Well, Olympic Gym was started by Bob Dixon in 1975, and we've been going strong ever since then. And it's an old school gym with the old school flavor, where a lot of big name people have trained out of here. Stone Cold Steve Austin, wow. Josh Davis, the Olympic swimmer, Jesse James Leha. All the Spurs basketball players trained here before they had their own facility.
Wow.
And then we had people like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno train out of here, and wow. Bev Francis even trained here a couple of times when she was in town. Man. And it's when all the celebrities come to town, this is where they come to train. Herschel Walker and Ricky Waters,
wow.
and a lot of the big NFL football players come in here to train when they're in town too. So
that's awesome.
But a lot of our members have been here, 30 plus years, and now their kids and their grandkids are training here. And
so if you're in the San Antonio area and you're looking for a hardcore gym, this is the spot to go to. Thanks a lot, JD.
Thank you,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Thanks for coming out.
can settle down. You better keep running.
That
guy moves.
Those guys got to move, man. Fucking crazy, man. This is like serious.
This is the most insane thing I think I've ever seen in person.
This is wild.
My heart's like racing. My heart's like racing.
Very intense. He's not impressed.
Actually, I'm very impressed.
Rodeo was insane.
Yeah, the part with the bulls, you know, the first part was crazy.
Crazy.
And it was just nice seeing all the horses and just the whole atmosphere. And it was my first rodeo, actually.
My first rodeo
it was.
too.
And yeah, I liked it a lot.
I like seeing the culture, and I must add, I like how Texans really make it a point to support our military, and they had a little spiel about it at the beginning. I like that.
Very American.
We're America.
Texas as a whole.
You can't describe it. It's so different, each city.
Yeah, you know, you see it on TV, and you have an idea, and it's actually kind of like the idea I had, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, but one thing that's pretty cool, like, I thought Texan people would be like kind of more like rude, you know? But they're actually very, very nice. Texan people are very welcoming and nice. So
Yeah, very friendly.
Yeah, and I like the girls in the cowboy boots too. It's pretty cool, pretty good. And the short shorts and the cowboy boots, pretty good.
It makes you put your guard down. Like everybody's so friendly, you're kind of like at ease, more calm.
Yeah, and the girls in cowboy boots, pretty good.
Yeah.
And it takes this heat.
Great food, great people.
It takes this heat was crazy, and the gyms were awesome. And I was actually very surprised with the gyms, how hardcore they were and how like rustic they were. Especially the Metroflex in San Marcos, I really love that one. So great gyms, great people, great atmosphere.
And food's cheaper.
It's true. Yeah, like a steak is like $10 for like a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So that's it for the Texas road trip. I hope y'all enjoyed. And there's gonna be many more road trips in the future. And I really hope you like this series.